Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the previous video, we battled the gym leader Roxanne and got her gym badge, and as we were leaving Rustboro town, we were stopped by the Devon gentleman getting stopped by a goon. He got robbed, and they took off to the Rusturf tunnel, so we are going to go in and help them. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug, the scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Oh, Pico! No one steals someone's pet. I know how it's like to have a pet. I have a pet, his name is Sock, he's a cat and he's great. I would never allow anyone to get near Sock. Oh, well, I'll deal with the criminal in a minute. There are some Pokemon here that we need to catch or not catch. We will be not catching many of them. Fun fact though, I originally had a Whismur planned to be added to the Pokemon team. But no Whismur today. What are you coming? Come and get some then. Dude, the wild Pokemon are like clinging to me like magnets. I gotta fight the criminal. This is of course the same Team Aqua Grunt we battled in Petalburg Woods. Hello. Drah, keel haul it all. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And I think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey you, so you want to battle me? Yeah. Yeah, we want to battle you. I don't know how well it's gonna go though. He has a Poochyena. We have a Ralts. We have a Ralts with 5 HP and paralysis, which means we actually have a Newt, newly evolved from a Trico to a Grovyle. So we are going to see what Newt can do in his new evolved form. We do see an attack raise. We're going to start with a Fury Cutter because it's a brand new move. It won't be super effective against... It is super effective against this Poochyena. Got that wrong. So we're going to spam Fury Cutter. And then probably a Quick Attack to end off the battle. Unless it crits. No need. Super effective was enough. Down goes the Poochyena. Ralts and Newt both gain some EXP. Urgh! My career in crime comes to a dead end! Funny, because he actually did get dead-ended. This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. Ha! You want to get that back? Take it. We got the Devon goods. I want something more important than the goods, though. Give me Pico. Hey, it's Pico. Oh, Pico, am I glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny, and you are? Ah, so you're Apple. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico. We should make our way home. And Pico says, Pico. But I think Pico should just say, Wingle, because Pico is a Wingle, and Pokemon say their names. Really only in the Pokemon television show, though. For better or worse. I guess that was something, actually, yeah, the Pokemon games pioneered that. Or the Pokemon television show pioneered that. The Pokemon games always just said random battle cries. I suppose, though, in Generation 6 with X and Y, they changed Pikachu to say Pikachu instead of anything else, so a little bit of a fun fact. Roar! That goofy goon hightailed that out of the tunnel. I can go back to digging! And we can use the tunneler's rest house. To get to Verdanturf without using this tunnel, you'd have to cross the sea to Dewford and sail on to Slateport, then travel through Malville. That Rusturf tunnel there. At first, we had a huge work crew boring through rock with the latest machinery, but we had to stop. Turns out that we would have had a negative effect on the wild Pokemon in the area, so we've got nothing to do but loll around until doing nothing. There's a man digging his way to Verdanturf all by his lonesome. He's desperate to get through. He says that if he digs little by little without using machines, he won't disturb Pokemon, and he'll be able to avoid harming the natural environment. I wonder if he made it through yet. I can confirm he has not made it through yet. 3 identical men doing the exact same thing. Hey, I didn't mention this, but this is something we can look at. There's a small indent on the wall. There's one up here as well. This is a mechanic we don't have access to yet, but I will point it out that there are places that have weird stuff like that. Alright, let's return now to our lovely Rustboro City location, because we have the Devon goods, and I know a guy who would really like to get some Devon goods. We will return the Devon goods to him, And I will also mention, just because I feel like mentioning it, Halo's gonna faint. My Ralts, that's fine, we'll survive. I feel like mentioning it, that, oh, well, I guess I'll have to send out Newt now. In the remakes, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Devon goods were renamed to the Devon parts. I don't know why. I think Devon goods works. They are goods from Devon, but I guess parts from Devon works well as well. Oh, how did it go? The Devon goods? You did it! You got them back! You really are a great trainer. I know. As my thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball. Thank you for the Great Ball that I will probably never use. Apple put the Great Ball away. Oh, I don't need to read that. Excuse me, please. Please come with me. It will take us to Devon. This is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done for me. By the way, that parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It'd be awfully terrible if those robbers tried to take it again. So, could I count on you do that for me? Well, that's right. Could you wait here a second? I'll be right here. Don't worry, I won't go anywhere. Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. We have a nice little tune for walking over to speak to the president. Please go ahead. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of the amazing person. That is you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off at Dewford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. So we have a letter as well. Now, you should know that I'm a great president, so I'd never be so cheap as ask you to do a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. We got the PokéNav. This device. It's a Pokemon Navigator, or PokéNav for short. It's an indeed indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It is a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slateport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it'd be best if you had rested up before you go on your way. He's gonna force a heal. What a good guy. Well then, Apple, go with caution and care. Thank you. I shall. Boy, I miss being able to run in houses. That was something in Gen 4, though. What are you doing? I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. Shame. Oh wow, that's a PokéNav. It came about as a result of our president's desire to learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Would you like me to describe its features in detail? No, I think you'll find out just by trying the PokéNav out. Why don't we do that? New option here. We have the Hoenn map, which allows us to see the map of Hoenn. We checked out a map of Hoenn in the first video, I believe. It was attached to the wall in someone's house. But yeah, you can see here, Verdant Turf Town, which is the Verdant Turf, or the Rust Turf Tunnel here. Here we've got Petalburg, so that means Petalburg Forest is somewhere here-ish. We also have the condition. You can see your party. You can see their contest stats, which is something we'll learn about later on. We can also check out all the Pokemon in terms of contest stats. Like I said, contest stats we'll learn about later, and we can also turn the darn thing off. Cool feature to have. We're developing a device for talking with Pokemon. We haven't had much success. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. Well now, what should I work on developing next? Our company allows us to make our inspirations into reality. One couldn't ask for a better environment as an engineer. I've been trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils, and it's working! Thank heavens. I was gonna say, your company is as good as bankrupt, if all you have are things that aren't working. Hi there, you are always welcome here. What a different tune than what we heard earlier. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I got interrupted by a scientist. I've been developing an added feature for the PokéNav, and it turned out great! May I see that PokéNav? The one our president gave to you? There you go, Apple. I added a new feature named Match Call to your PokéNav. You can use Match Call, you can tell people who have been registered in your PokéNav. Apple, our president Stone should be registered in your PokéNav. Test it out. Please give our president a call. Well, let's call him. Match Call with the Devon Press. Give him a ring. Oh, Apple! Did you call me? This Pokénav must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so call them up too. Good. You seem to be quite happy. How could I know that? It's because I'm looking down at you from my office window. Ha 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 ha. See you soon. Weird. But yeah, we can call people now. Okay, I better get going back to work. Please take care, Apple. I will take much care. Thank you. Very, very much. Alright, we are going to continue south then. Oh, May. Hello, May. Oh, hi, Apple. You had a match call feature put on your PokéNav. Let's register each other so we can contact one another sometime. Registered May into the PokéNav. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way home to the cottage by the sea. How's your Pokédex coming along, Apple? Mine's looking pretty decent. So, how about a little battle? Let's battle, May. You just became a trainer, Apple. I'm not gonna lose. But you will. I've got a Ralt. It knows confusion. Here we will have our second battle with May. May will also have 2 Pokemon. We have 2 Pokemon. May has 2 Pokemon. It's a very fair match. I'm gonna start out with a confusion against her Lotad. It should hit for normal damage. Nature Power turned into Swift. Very cool. Weather was an added feature in these games, I believe. So there's a lot of different weather-based things. Nature Power is a weather-based move. We have the entire Cast Form line of Pokemon, which is also entirely based on changing weather. So we'll see a lot to do with weather. It's sort of like this game's version of like day-night cycle, which was something new added into the Gen 4 games. Hey, we lost Ralts, by the way. What a shame. Unfortunately, you have a Torchic, and I have a Newt. I have a fully evolved level 2 Pokemon. A stage 1 level, yeah, it depends on which. In the card game, they're called stage 1s, and babies are called basics. Sometimes they're called basics. Hey, that's a bit scary. Pursuit is a bit frightening. I mean, Ember is a bit frightening. We'll be fine, though. She used Focus Energy. Her Torchic will not be a threat. Down goes her Torchic. Down it goes. And Newt grows to level 17. And there goes Pokemon Trainer May. Yikes, you're better than I expected. Sorry, May. Oh, by the way, Mr. Briny, who I just passed? Apple, you just moved here, so you might not know this. Mr. Briny was once a revered seafarer. Cool! That's a cool fact that I'm gonna save. Alrighty, I healed up, and now we're going to dash all the way back to Petalburg, actually. May's hint about Mr. Briny being a seafarer is basically to tell us that if we ever need to travel by boat on the ocean, Mr. Briny is our guy. And we do need to cross the ocean to get to Dewford, but we won't be doing that yet. We'll actually be doing that at the top of the next video, because there's one thing I want to do beforehand, and it's actually back over on the other side of the border of the town. I'm going to go Route 103 if my memory serves correct. Let me actually check. Yes, we are good. We are all confirmed. Just had to look over at my little cheat sheet that I have for the team I've planned out, because we're actually going to go and capture another Pokemon to add to our team. This is a member that will be fairly important as we continue to progress through the game. It is up here at Route 103. We're going to capture our next Pokemon right here. It'll be pretty low leveled, but that's alright. No need to worry about that. We'll level it up pretty quickly. It's a Zigzagoon! No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to run around for a little bit. It has a 20% chance to appear, so shouldn't be too bad. Not as bad as Ralts. And here it is now! It is a Wingull! We saw Pico, and I was like, Pico, so cute. We're gonna catch a Pico of our own. Level 2 Wingull. Now, it is going to be tricky. I actually encountered a Wingull already, but I threw my Pokeball at it. It broke free instantly, and I was going to try and hit it with a low roll Confusion, but I critical hit it. I'm not sure how we're going to capture this thing, truth be told. I'm just going to have to throw Pokeballs at it until I'm out of Pokeballs, which I guess is also a good time to explain why I said I won't be using the Great Balls. And that's because I'm a real stickler for all my Pokemon being in Pokeballs. Like this Wingull is. We caught it. I just like the animation to show the Pokeball instead of the Great Ball or the Ultra Ball or whatever. We caught the Wingull! It makes its nest on a sheer cliff at the edge of the sea. It has trouble keeping its wings flapping in flight. Instead, it soars on updrafts. Give a nickname to the captured Wingull? No, not yet, because once again, this will be up to you guys. In the community section of the channel, there is a poll that you guys can, or not a poll, my apologies, there is an open forum where you can suggest names for Wingull. I will tell you that the nickname raider is in Slateport City, which is coming up a little down the road. We know we have to take the Devon goods there to Slateport City, so it can't be too far away now. So get your suggestions in on the community tab or in the comment section of this video. You are free to leave Pokemon nickname suggestions there. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Pokeballs because we were a little bit low. And then I'm going to go ahead and end off the video here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we're going to head and chat with Mr. Bryony to see if he can help us cross the sea to Dewford Town. That's going to be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me, and you guys spread my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.